This video is sponsored by Bethesda. What's going on, YouTube? As you guys may know, Necrom is upon us. It's already been released on PC, and it is coming out for the rest of us lovely juvelies on June 20th. It's going to be bringing a whole bunch of good stuff here to us, and today we're going to be highlighting 3 achievements that is going to be essential for you guys to maximize your Necrom gameplay. Now, you can already hear you guys wondering, achievements in ESO can help me with things? Yes, they can. We're going to talk about all of that and more, as well as a brief overview of what is going to come out in the Necrom update for those of you who may not have it yet, or if it's not been released yet on your console. Starting us off, we have the new Arcanist class, which is going to be released with Necrom. So if you're on PC right now, you can already do that. And if you're watching this video after the 20th, you're able to go out and pick up this brand new class, which looks like it is going to be awesome. I love the Arcanist class. I've done previous videos on it if you would like to check them out. But what's really cool that also is being released are some new quests. And you know what? Quests usually can bring achievements. And that is actually what we're going to be focusing on in this video today. But some other quick things that are going to be added. You guys are also going to be able to get 2 brand new companions, which obviously as an economic YouTuber, I always love. New classes, new companions, which means you can easily sell that companion gear for a good chunk of gold. You can sell those consumables for a good chunk of money for XP and different types of things, because we got a PvP event and all sorts of goodness happening. So it's a great time to make gold in ESO, and check out my previous content on gold making for this month. Inside of this brand new amazing zone, Apocrypha, you are also able to get some really cool content. And starting with, you're going to be able to complete in a brand new trial. Always love trials. They have some great ways to profit. They've got motives. They've got some really cool achievements and rewards and things that we'll touch upon here a bit later. But I always am a huge fan of brand new trials. Love some group content. In addition to group content, there's also 4-man content, which are going to be your Bastion animics, which are replacing the world events. So you guys can think of dolmens and dragons and the ability to farm Harrow Storms. And then you can think of this as the Necrom version of those things, because obviously that little silly rapscallion Malug Ball is not invading Necrom. Or is he? But not in the traditional sense, at least. I don't want to spoil the storyline for you. So those are going to be your ability to farm those world event rewards, which for those of you who've done world events in other zones, you guys know how profitable they can be, especially when it's a brand new zone. So when starting out on Necrom / playing Necrom, it's always good to have free things. I love free things. You love free things. You guys are going to need a lot of consumables. And what better way to get those consumables than a free daily Dragon Guard supply chest, which is going to give you some of the best in slot endgame consumable re-ingredients that you can use for potions or to turn a profit. There's crafting motifs in here. There's sets that you guys can sell for a decent chunk of money. It's an overall great achievement. So how do you get this bad boy? And all you have to do to get this bad mamma jamma is get the Reforging the Dragon Guard achievement, which basically is complete 20 Dragon Guard quests, including daily quests. It's super easy to get this achievement, and it is so worth it. All you have to do once getting these, as you can see in the achievement, it will unlock additional services. You will gain access to the Good Bits quest, which you guys are able to complete fairly quickly. And once you do that, you'll be able to take every single day a character to unlock this chest. And this can be done on multiple characters. If you can get multiple characters to do 20 Dragon Guard story or daily quests, reminder that you don't have to do that many daily quests, because there's already 6 main story missions that will count towards this achievement, knocking down the total of dailies that you would have to do. And then you're able to come and loot this Dragon Guard supply chest, which you can see that we are going to get ourselves here hopefully some good things. We got Dragon Realm, Dragon Blood, and Columbine, some of the most valuable re-ingredients in the game, and we got ourselves a motive to go along with it. Next, I want to discuss with you guys a certain kind of genre of achievements, and that is hard mode complete genres. Now, I'm a huge fan of these. You guys have heard me talk about these if you've watched the channel before. And if you haven't, you're probably wondering to yourself, why are these so good? And the answer is exceptionally simple. You're able to not only get a good chance to get some of the most valuable helmets in the game, you're also usually able to get some of those valuable shoulders in the game. and you're able to do that without having to farm any sort of gold up front. All you guys have to do is PvE content, which a huge fan base already enjoys doing, and another group of people are just happy to roll for things that can sometimes be worth tens of millions of gold. So what does that entail for you? So most recently, this was the armor pack highlighted, and that was the Salim's armored pack, which means that if you completed her achievement all wrapped up, which is her veteran hard mode clear, you had a higher chance whenever you tried to buy a shoulder or whenever you guys were farming on veteran to get her mask. Now, this is important. You do not have to farm her every single time on veteran hard mode. You just need the achievement for the clear. That's why this is in my achievement video, and this is why this is essential. Because realistically, veteran hard modes take longer to clear, they take longer to do, they generally can be more tricky to do with randoms if you're queuing into it. So if you already have the hard mode, you can just go and farm it on veteran multiple times over and over and over again to try to roll for that helmet. And we'll talk about these shoulders here specifically in a second. Why you might want to roll for the helmets is the helmets are usually the most valuable items versus the shoulders, and some of the most valuable items in the game are dungeon style helmets. So when you see a good dungeon pop up that has a really good helmet associated with it, you really want to take some time to farm that. And I will make a video saying, oh my god, there's a bajillion gold helmet. I don't know why I made my voice sound like this, but there's a bajillion gold helmet in there. Everyone flock to this dungeon quickly. Everyone needs to go out and get this right now because it's worth so much. And that sometimes will happen. So now let's talk about the shoulders. If you have the hard mode clear, you have a better chance to get that. That might confuse you because you might look at it and go, well, Jake, I could buy this with 50 keys. What odds are you speaking of? Well, you can buy it with one key and roll for it through that. Why you might want to do that is because you're rolling for some really good things. These mercenary motives ain't nothing to scoff at. They're pretty valuable. You're also getting things like ornate gear, which you can quick sell, jewelry with the harmony tray, which can be really good to sell because it's a really good research thing to sell. And most importantly, in my opinion, is you're completing your shoulder sticker book, which will help you in the future. And as a quick note, though, you have to buy it through the Undaunted vendor that has the subsequent page listed. For example, if we were to go to the other Undaunted vendors right now, this shoulder would not be purchasable. Therefore, the one key does not have a chance to roll for it. So you do have to buy it through the Undaunted vendor that has it, the collectible noted. Why that is essentially this is saying that this dungeon shoulder is actually attached to one of the dungeons that they go with. So for example, if Spindle Clutch 1 was being highlighted, the person who has the coffers for Spindle Clutch 1 would be the one who had the shoulder. They would be the one who you had to buy the mystery key through. Just to kind of give you guys an in-depth breakdown on why there's a little bit of a difference between the two of them. And as a final note on this, you unfortunately cannot farm the dungeon on normal. You have to farm it on veteran. So that might be a little bit off-putting, but I would encourage you guys again, if you're able to get a group together, it is a super fun way to get gold. And a lot of times these dungeons aren't exceptionally hard because there's been a lot of power creep as the years have gone on and sets and CP has increased and everything. So always look for some good builds and stuff out there, and I'm always willing to help you guys with that. But definitely farm these dungeons. And my main motivation for this video is this beautiful mount, because you guys are not able to get this through achievement rewards. And to get this bad man pajama mount, all you have to do is become the savior of Necrom. Probably not super difficult. You guys are the main characters after all. Basically, you're going to have to become the hero. You're going to have to do the antiquities. You're going to have to become the stalwart protector. Get yourself all the sky shirts there, and then become the master angler. But dear friends, that's going to wrap up the video today. We covered 3 absolutely amazing achievements that are going to help skyrocket your Necrom gameplay, starting with basically an easy free way to get crazy amounts of free consumables, motifs, style pages, and a whole bunch of other good stuff that you can sell on a daily basis or use for yourself. Then we talked about a way that you guys are able to utilize the highlighted dungeon by ZeniMax to potentially get millions of bajillions of gold. And then we talked about how you guys can earn a free mount, which, you know, I love me some free mounts, and I absolutely love mounts in ESO, so I had to highlight it for you. Plus, it's Necrom specific. But that's going to wrap up the video for you guys. The only thing I have left to tell you is to just like, share, subscribe, because it always helps the channel. and that we're doing our 3 giveaway drawings for the month of June. So by commenting and subscribing, you are entered in our 3 drawings. We do 3 giveaway drawings, 1 random subscriber, 1 random comment, and then my favorite comment of the month. So by subscribing and commenting, you are entered. Just know that I love you, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.
To like and subscribe to Jake Clips. Or you should. I might have to pluck your eyes if you don't. Or, better yet, I'll skip rope with your entrails. Do it now. Subscribe. Ta-ta.